Hi, I'm Chart Gal Lori, and I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. I am going to go over the commodities, crypto, movers and shakers of the day. Let's kind of break it down, starting with ES. So ES, we have a daily EQ, and bulls have pulled back enough that bears could possibly get a lower high on the daily. It remains to be seen, but I wouldn't say it's game over for bulls just yet. SPY, same thing. NASDAQ, we had a double bottom with the prior day. Bulls held up pretty well, a little bit better than ES. We have the Russell that had a huge day, but still an inside bar inside yesterday's range, along with the Dow inside yesterday's range. And we have the VIX. The VIX is with an inside bar. If you look at it on the 4-hour, it really shows you the weakness in the VIX, which is good for the overall market. Bitcoin, we got through the 4-hour higher high at 59423. We had a pretty good day today with a nice bounce. I mean, we're not bouncing out of the bleachers or anything, but that is a pretty nice bounce. Bouncing out of the bleachers. We have Coin, looks like it's pulling back on earnings. They had a pretty strong run into earnings, and they are pulling back. They obviously did not live up to expectations here, and they are pulling back. We'll see what the true reaction is tomorrow. Mara had a great day, unable to get through the prior day high, but still nice and green. And Riot, nice and green, taking advantage of that Bitcoin push today for that small bounce. We have the dollar closing with a potential 15-minute bear flag. We've lost our daily support on the dollar, which is good for the metals. So we had an inside bar with gold today. We're fighting to get back over that 26 EMA. We have oil, which is very weak. I need to point out that it is sitting on that daily 200 MA. We're looking for a weekly higher low, so bulls need to start working on that sooner than later. Dan's been pointing out this silver falling wedge. It just beautiful today. It worked out. Falling wedge, lower lows, not getting followed through. We have CCJ with a nice push up. Unable to get through daily resistance. We broke the inside bar bullish. We were unable to get through 49.14, and we had low bull volume. They need to get candle closes above those EMAs. AMD still getting punished for earnings Tuesday evening. 142.14. Yeah, we broke to a lower low. They're getting punished. Whoever was investing in them is not liking what they're hearing. We had CBNA. They had earnings after hours yesterday, and they beat on the bottom and top line, and they're getting rewarded. They were up 34%. But I would say today was lackluster, how we gave it all back right after the open. We have NVDA that's stopping right here at the prior day high, unable to get a candle close above. On the daily, we're struggling with that 50 MA, but odds favor a higher high sooner than a lower low. SMCI closing with a daily inside bar, and we have a gap overhead at 851.08. We have SMH closing with a daily inside bar, still a shallow pullback. They have room for a higher high. Apple, we're still waiting on earnings, and that will likely impact the market pretty substantially. And a higher high is possible over 176.03. Amazon closed with a daily inside bar. Ergo, whichever way Apple goes, Amazon may go. Microsoft had earnings last week, and we are on our second daily inside bar. That should be interesting tomorrow. I may make that the Queen of the Mountain trade. Square ran today into earnings. They're getting punished on earnings right now. Netflix closed up near the high of day. That's pretty bullish. Breaking this 4-hour falling wedge bullish. Shop We broke over the prior day, but we're not making higher highs yet. We still have the 26 EMA overhead. Tesla was weak compared to its counterparts today. It did have a nice recovery and got clipped at the 50 MA. If I were a Tesla bull, I'd be running out of patience at this point. You're at the daily 50 MA. It's time for them to straighten up and fly right, as my grandma would say. This daily inverse head and shoulders got confirmed yesterday, and we just had a kind of boring inside bar today. ACB, we're looking for a daily higher low. They're just giving back all of these large gains. It's very disheartening. If we look at CGC, you can see how much they're giving back there. About 70% of the move. It's not what you want to see after these rumors are released. MSOS closing with a second daily inside bar. A higher low is anticipated compared to 832. And Tilray closed red, but we did close with a daily inside bar. Tomorrow should be interesting. XLF closed bullish. I'm shocked just as much as you are. We're right below the hourly 50 MA. And then XLV, we closed right at the prior day closing price, and we're just tightening right here on the daily. All right, I think that's it for our market recap.